Hey everybody, Rob here with Backpacking Adventures. Doing the final load up for my 8-day, 7-night trip on the long trail. Starting tomorrow actually. I'm going to take a few moments and show everybody what I plan on bringing on my 107-mile hike on the Vermont Long Trail. I was asked by 2 different subscribers to show what I wear on backpacking trips, and I'm going to show that right now. Start out with a pair of Dirty Girl gaiters. I love the Dirty Girl gaiters. And on my feet, I wear New Balance 750 V2s. Lightweight, mesh, dry up real easy. And I replaced the stock insole with an aftermarket insole. I think it's just a Dr. Scholl's or something. On my feet, I wear the ankle high darn tough socks. Just a pair of compression underwear. Way back when, I actually went on a backpacking trip without compression underwear, wearing regular cotton underwear. Chafing once will convince you to wear some type of compression underwear. I wear just a visor. I like having a visor with me. In the event that I'm wearing my head net, my bug head net, it keeps it up off my face. I use just a pair of Gander Mountain brand convertible sew off the pant leg pants. And I actually have the bottoms of the pants shortened a little bit so they aren't just the standard length. I actually shorten them a little bit because I don't like stepping on the backs of my heels. And then just 2 synthetic shirts. One's a short sleeve shirt, one's a long sleeve shirt. And then my good old faithful, I think I got this at Target, or I can't remember where I got this. I got this for about $5. 2 reasons I really like it. Number one is it's got a sewn in pocket right here on the chest. So I can store my camera up there when I'm sleeping and my batteries. So I try to keep that warm. Don't let the batteries get cool in my camera throughout the night. It prolongs the life a little bit. And the second reason I like it, it has the built-in thumb hole, which works really well as a wrist protector and keeps the back of my hands and my wrists warm. That's what I wear when I'm backpacking. After much debate back and forth, I finally landed on the decision I'm going to bring my ULA ohm for this trip. The final decision to go with my ohm was due in large part because of about a week ago, I came down on my right foot with some Achilles tendonitis. And my Z-Pack Zero, which will easily hold the load, especially now that I've got a midpoint food cache that I'm going to be using. But the hip belt on the ohm will transfer a little bit more weight in the event that my heel starts getting sore and the Achilles starts to get sore. The ohm definitely carries the weight just a little bit better. Super comfortable pack. Going with the ohm. I'm bringing actually 2 sit pads on this trip for a reason. I'm still going to be well under 2 ounces total for the 2 sit pads. The first one that's going in is from Gossamer Gear. It's their Sit Light pad and it's size medium. The next thing that's going in is the trash compactor bag. Here's the contents of all my extra clothes. First, I got a pair of sleep socks. I've got my Jacks Are Better down sleeves. My Montbell ultralight vest. I've got a pair of Patagonia Cap 3s bottoms and tops. My old blue beanie and my old green buff. My Hammock Gear 40-degree set of quilts is going with me. Up next on the outside compartment is my Hammock Gear Cuban fiber tarp. As well as 4 titanium stakes from Dutch. My cook kit and camp kitchen setup is going to be my 8.5 ounce Tokes based titanium cook kit with a DIY Fancy Feast for a stove. I'm going to bring along 8 ounces of fuel for the trip, as well as I'm going to bring along, this will be the first time using this on an extended trip, but I bought it specifically for my week on the long trail, is my Emberlit Fire Ant. It's a titanium based wood burning stove that weighs 2.8 ounces. You'll be seeing a number of videos of this during the trip. I'm excited about using my new Dutch Warrior Gear half-width hammock on this trip. For those people that are hammock campers, I really believe this is going to be a great hammock. I'm looking forward to using that. That goes right in the bag. And then my suspension I'm going to be using are two 3.5 foot Kevlar huggers with my Dutch clips and whoopee hooks. Up next is going to be my food kit. Because I'm starting my hike Friday afternoon, I'm not going to have a lunch with me. I'm already going to plan on eating lunch. So for this, I'm just keeping all my food right in here, and I'm going to put it right down into my pack. I've got just 3 items that are left to go into my pack. The first one is my Packa, which is my rain poncho, rain jacket, and pack cover all integrated. If I was expecting rain right out of the gate, I would have my backpack cover, my Packa, already attached, but because I'm not, it's just going to go down here in the top. Other than that, I've got a new rain skirt from Dutch at Dutchwear that I'm going to be trying out. Same thing with my rain skirt. If I believed that it was going to be raining, if I was going to be encountering rain during the day, I'd put the rain skirt into the side pants pocket of my pants. And then the last thing that's going to go in the top of my pack is my hygiene and first aid kit. First aid. There's the loadout. That's everything that's going to be inside of my pack for the first 4 days. Let me cover off the contents of what I call my navigation. I'm going to be bringing the Long Trail book, the map, and a compass, as well as here's my Petzl headlamp. I've never done a review on this Petzl headlamp, but I love it. You can see here it is the Bite, B-Y-T-E. And also on longer trips, I bring my Spot personal locator beacon. Gives my wife a lot of peace of mind. And the last component that I throw into what I call my navigation is this watch. This watch has a built-in compass, altimeter, thermometer. Sliding down in the back is my headlamp. As well as, I find these to be just an excellent backpacking glove. I picked them up at Home Depot. They were, I think, $10 for 5 or 7 pairs. So I just throw those down in there in the bottom. As well as my water filtration kit. In my water filtration kit is the regular Sawyer full size. I have the 64 ounce dirty water bag. I also carry the back flush syringe. And in there as well, I've got probably an assortment of 12 or 14 of the different little flavored drink pouches. I keep it all right here, that way when I stop I can pull it out real easy. And everything to mix up any water and filter my water is all right there. My harmonica. Harmonica's going with me on this trip. I have a lot of joy in bringing that. The last piece of gear that goes in the back is from Dutchwear. This is a folding sit pad. This is redundant. You saw the Gossamer Gear sit light pad that I have in the back that I'm going to use in my foot box and my underquilt. This weighs 16 grams, a half of an ounce. It's perfect size to pull out to sit on during breaks. This is a redundant item, but I love it. It's a great piece of gear that I really enjoy having with me. Slides right in the back. Here's the entire contents of my filming kit. In my hand is my Canon ELPH 110 HS. That's the camera that I'm going to be bringing. And with it, I'm going to bring a total of 10 batteries. So one that's in the camera plus 9 additional batteries. This is just a Joby brand GorillaPod. This is my stick pick. This is the little carrying case that I use that attaches to the belt clip. As well as I'm going to be bringing 3 32 gigabyte memory cards as well as one 16 gigabyte memory card. Always make sure that the front right zipper compartment on the hip belt is for my batteries, as well as my little Gorilla Pod. And then right here is where I'll slide on that little black camera case, and I'll hold it right here. On the left side hip belt, I'll keep my candy bars or any snacks or Cliff bars or whatever that I'm using for the day. I keep my DEET, little pack of breath mints, and my bug net in there. And then last but not least, I carry an old handkerchief with me to wipe sweat or pick up stuff or cool myself off with. I just shove it through the pass-through and leave it right there. The last thing that's on the table that I haven't shown yet is the knife. Is the knife that I'm going to be carrying. For this trip, I'm just going to be bringing this little Sheffield knife, very lightweight, sharpen it up, and that's the knife that I'm going to be bringing on this trip. Hiking poles. Thought I'd show these. I haven't done a video on these yet. I want to get a little bit more time and experience with them before I give a review. But these are Black Diamond Z poles. And they're a collapsible pole, as you see here, which is nice. You can store them away in the event you're doing a rock scramble or a road walk and you don't want them. But the part that's real neat about them is that simple. They lock in and they become a fixed length rigid pole, so you don't have to worry about any of the flick locks or twist locks. Later tonight I'll grab my Gatorade and I'll hook my Gatorade up that I attach right here, and that's going to be it. We're looking at about a 10.5 pound base load, and all the consumables put me about a little over 9 pounds, which is going to be just under a 20 pound load, which really is nothing for the Ohm. The Ohm's a great backpack. I'm really looking forward to this adventure. Again, if you're interested, follow along on the spot page. You'll see the link. I'll put the link down here in the comment section, as well as over in Facebook on my Facebook page. Looking forward. This is going to be the first steps on the long trail for me, hiking in Vermont. This is the beginning. Hopefully in a little bit, number of months, I'll be talking about how I got to Canada. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you on the trail.